This viral post on Twitter led us to this rabbit hole of a scamming website. Because what's new? So it all starts with this post where it says, I just looked up Glinda pajamas, right? Tell me I'm not the only one seeing this because what the F? And it's this pajama set where it's literally like two scissors. One is very like Glinda coded and one is very alphabet coded. It's a lesbian joke, guys. But then this user, Chloe, quote retweeted it saying, design stolen from this artist, by the way, at Kateleth on Instagram, with Kate being the original artist of this design. And Kate had posted this November 24th, 2024. And this is again the original post in question. So about this in question, Kate had actually posted onto their own stories on Instagram writing, I locked myself out of my Twitter account a while back, but I have been made aware of this company using my art without my permission. Thank you to everyone who let me know. I have requested the item be taken down, but I'm not hopeful for a response. It looks like most of their items feature stolen artwork. And their next story read, at Pajamas here is clearly just an art scraping, dropshipping, AI riddled scam. But it sucks to be ripped off. Kind of funny they stole the lesbian sex joke art though. And this is the page in question. And it gets a little dicey once you start digging on the page. This is a rabbit hole, so let's strap in. Again, don't support this page because of the fact that they're just stealing artwork from people, right? That is not cool at all. Their page is full of pajamas, tons of them, in fact. And if you go to this page for pajama sets, this is a little bit suspicious. How the hell do you have 3,600 products? There's no way this is all legitimate, right? If you are a single company, like one, two individuals running this, how did you ethically get artwork to make 3,600 articles of clothing? And the reason why I say single or individual, we will get into that later. Unfortunately, Kate is not the only victim of this pajama website. There is this pickle pajama set with these cute little like pink pickle jars. That is not their art. That is actually art that belongs to Instagram user Iris and C, who 36 weeks ago on February 10th made this artwork set and they titled it, You Mean a Great Deal to Me. This was done as part of a prompt challenge, hashtag the sweetest thing 25. And Iris is a very adorable artist with this super colorful style that is really eye-catching. This is another pajama set. This is a black void cat sipping some ramen, or slurping ramen, I guess. Now, this one was a bit tricky because I was trying to figure out who the original artist was, but it could be an AI generated image. At least the piece has been essentially like around for so long, and AI has essentially like gobbled it up into spitting out a whole bunch of these cat ramen images that it's a bit hard to find the original artist. Like we've just got, Etsy pages selling variations of this. Here's another one, woman's wicked print satin pajama set, featuring hand-drawn artwork of Glinda and Elphaba. But oh wait, there is this Instagram user by the name of H. Nicole's Illustration, where you can see in this video, September 14th, 2024, they are literally hand coloring in this Glinda and Elphaba illustration. And if we go to their Instagram page, oh, what's this? Is this not the artwork of Glinda? One of the other ones featured on this pajama? I'm sure this Elphaba is also one of their pieces. For some reason in my scrolling, I just couldn't find it. My eyes are probably just glazing over it. Here we have another example. Woman's colorful cat cameo short sleeve satin pajama set. The original artist is an artist on Artfully Walls with the name of Anja, and I'm so sorry, titled Calico Cat Portrait. If you go look at Anya's artwork, they have other art pieces of cats that are distinguished and framed. Here is a sophisticated gentle cat, which you can see is one of the cats on this pajama. And they also have a dog version as well. So those are just a few of the artists that have been stolen from. I was like trying to track down the artist, but because the image is so like low res on the pajama, when you like reverse search it, it's really hard to find. But this page is also written with AI generated images. We have this AI ad, women smiling and wearing the pajamas. They're very uncanny. If you go to their About Us, this is either edited or AI generated. Again, it's small, it's hard to tell. This is a storefront that says pajamas here. Wow. Except if you look closely, there's no freaking pajamas in the store. These are all sweaters and jackets. Hello, you don't sell sweaters or jackets. This is not your storefront. Our mission, and again, it's a photo of what looks to be an Asian garment worker, but the sewing machine, like the depth of it doesn't make sense, right? Because like this to me looks very kind of AI generated as well. Now, what gets really weird is that on their website, they have an address. Okay, because brands will put like their address on there if they have a storefront, etc. I'm not gonna tell you the address, right? But like, if you look up the address, it takes you to a mobile home. Like, hey, I'm not shaming people and where they live, etc. But like, you don't put your home address on the website, right? Like, at least if you did that, please don't do that. You can just, I don't know, not put an address at all. So that just to me was a bit odd. And then if you look up the site on the Better Business Bureau, I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing that name right. their business is listed as being 1 year in business with a rating of F due to failing to respond to 9 complaints filed against the business. And also, the reason why I say I'm very skeptical in thinking that one person can ethically source 3,600 individual art pieces for their website is due to the fact that they're listed as a sole proprietorship under their business practice, which means that it's operated and owned by one person. So, yeah. But let's look at the reviews. We have a review from Charisse, December 2014. 1 star. Fake business. Took my money and never sent product. Their address they have on the website would return your products is a trailer park. It's also, again, the address of like the entire trailer park, and there's no specific unit number to it. So there's no way for you to actually like directly contact them or mail your items back in a return process to a legitimate place. We also have a review from user Julie M in April 2025 with 1 star saying, the pictures on the website are not what you receive. The pictures show cute piping colors around the bottoms and around the collars. Cute colors and buttons and other details are shown in the pictures, but the real product is plain without these details. False advertising. So their trust pilot score is 3.4. Out of 29 reviews, it looks like a third of them are 1 star. So people complaining about horrible customer service and that returns weren't processed and that they wouldn't give them the location to ship a return. I wonder why. And if you go on Reddit under r/quality control, the reviews are also bad. An individual posted about their experience and how there's bad return policy and a bad customer support process. And that they would offer you a discount to keep the pajamas, to alter it on your own or exchange them. When asked for a refund, they again offered the same discount and provided an address in China to ship the items back to. This is likely because they actually drop ship all of their items. There's no way they're holding 3,600 items of inventory by themselves. And that's not even counting that every item would have a different size. A commenter adds they had a poor experience where they ordered pajamas and the tops and bottoms didn't match, and that they refused a refund and demanded that the pajamas were returned to a location in China. Thankfully, this commenter had American Express, which honored the refund. And to finally wrap this all up, this is like the ickiest, weirdest part. They have this like copyright statement page on their website that says copyright statement. Pajama here sells a lot of custom designs to people around the world. Some people may i.e. about their art, and we understand that. So I guess inquire. If anything on our website is your artwork and you can prove it, we will happily remove it within 24 hours. Hey man, why is there even a possibility that somebody else's artwork is coincidentally winding up on your website? And then they have the audacity to have the definitions for copyright law, trademark law, and publicity rights. And they have an email, support@pajamashere.com, for you to send a takedown notice. Very, very interesting that this is a possibility in the first place. If you're an artist, your artwork is on this website, you can submit a takedown. Will it be processed? Personally, I don't believe it. This site seems very, very scammy to me. I just feel really bad for all the artists that had their artwork stolen by the site. If you're a consumer, stay diligent, and if the website looks too good to be true with way too many listings on it, it's definitely suspicious, and there is a strong possibility that there might be some theft, some bot perusing the internet, pulling items. I'll have the artist that I found linked down below for you to go and support them directly. And with that, if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I have an Etsy with digital art for streamers and creators like emotes and overlays if you want to check that out, and a Coffee with free resources for content creators. I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch y'all there or in another one of my YouTube videos. Peace.